Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Hey y'all, I was wanting to do this little draping of the scarf today. And I wound up doing a hijab, and I didn't actually mean to do it, but you know what? I'm so glad it came out. It is stunning and beautiful. And I'm wearing this beautiful dress, and I'm using my Tibetan scarf to wrap around my waist of the dress, and I got my button-down the white shirt on, and I'm just feeling very inner. And I wanted to talk about this idea. Yes, good morning, Queen. You look beautiful. Thank you, Shanier. I wanted to talk about this idea of going deep within and what that is really starting to mean to me. You know, this morning I had the wonderful opportunity of doing a reading. Y'all, I'm doing readings, $50 readings for 30 minutes. I had my first sister today, and this is not getting emotional. It was life-changing. I'll tell you what I mean. A lot of times when you have a gift, we all have a gift. We all have many gifts. You got to know this. You have many gifts. That's why it's so hard to find one, because you don't have one. Love you all the colors. Thank you so much, Queen. You don't just have one. You have many. Yes, love the scarf. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to you all. And I think that that's why we frustrate ourselves trying to look for the one when we have so many. And I was thinking about why is a gift so, why do we all want it? Why do we all search for it? Why do we all spiritually delve into ourselves to gain it? Why? Because it's not that it's something that we just give to ourselves. It's not about just the gaining of this thing called our gift, our talent, our divine purpose. It's not just for us. It's the gift to give to others as well. But at the same time, wouldn't it be nice if we could learn how to give and receive at the same time? For many of us, peace and blessings to you. Thank you so much, Marilyn. For many of us, and I've seen this, we got this idea that our joy, our pie in the sky comes later, either in heaven or at some later date. In other words, we look at giving as suffering. We'll suffer, but we gave. We'll go without, but we gave our last. We'll neglect ourselves to help others. That's that old time religion in a lot of ways. That old way of thinking that you have to suffer in order for somebody else to thrive. And that's not the way giving and receiving works, because I had that experience today with reading. I'm as happy to give, not to be right. Not so I can say, oh, spirit is running through me. See, I did a reading and my readings are so on it. No, that happened, but it wasn't me anyway. It was to make that other person happy. But I became happy because they were happy. And I was happy because I was using the gift that the Creator gave me to get it. But this gift is about consciousness. It's about higher consciousness and clarity. You have it too. If you're not able to read your life, if you're not able to predict what's going to happen, because it's your life. If we can't predict what's going to happen in our own life, then we're not taking control of our life. It is therefore not our lives. If you don't know what other people are thinking about you or how you should be thinking about them or what you should be doing next, it's only because we're disconnected from the higher realms of ourselves. We're disconnected from the higher consciousness. And anybody can get there. No, better. Everybody can get there. Everybody can get there. And what is there? It is a place of joy and laughter and fun. Of course, you're accurate in other people's lives because you're more accurate in your own. It is training. It is development. I mean, even I was telling the ladies, like me wearing this kind of wrapped, for me, it's about this idea of the whole idea of sacred hibernation is taking my energy and all that spiritual energy that I feel around me, that joy, that love, that happiness, high vibrational frequency, and honing it in and clothing myself in it like a warm blanket. It's the idea of respecting that which I am and which I'm given. but I had to go get it. So it's giving yourself props for going to get it. It's given to you, but if you don't know how to use it or you don't even know you have it, then it might as well not be there. And I'm realizing more and more that I was just talking to my Facebook Live about the idea of covering your head. I understand it's for beauty for us. I understand it's a style and a fashion, but it's also for spiritual reasons. And you don't have to do it all the time. Believe me, I will not cover my head forever. If you'll notice, I've been covering my head. I feel naked without it because this is that time. It's not in the summertime. It's going to be another time. Do you understand? Grand blessings, Goddess Amina. How are you? In the summertime, it'll be another time. And in the springtime, it'll be another time. But this sacred hibernation time, I understand why it is so important. When my assistant said you got to do an intensive called sacred hibernation. Why in the winter time? Because this is when, as a woman, you really can access, thank you, Blood Diamond, I love you. You really can access the best in you. Not the best, the deepest, the brightest, the most alert, the most accurate, the reader, the seer, the healer, the clairvoyant in you. It's here in the winter because there ain't nothing else that you should be. It's cold outside. It's dark outside. It's warm inside. It's light inside. You feel me? Peace to you all. I've been covering my hair as well. Yes, you're right. It's just, thank you all for making, you can feel, it's something going on. And you got to ride that something going on. You got to respect and love that something going on. If you feeling that need to go in, I remember when you ladies were saying, somebody was saying, when I would say, don't wear the shades, they're not good. You don't get the vitamin, your body produces vitamin E with the sun. So having the sun go through the eyes, your body's able to produce more vitamin D. And somebody said to me, and I got it. Like, sometimes I wear my glasses to be incognito, meaning I don't want to be seen. But I understand now, what you were saying, that you want to be with yourself, but you got to still be in public. And so covering your head, covering I know the Muslims believe in covering their front and everything. Some do. I don't know which ones. I don't know enough about Islam, so please, no disrespect. But I understand the covering when you need that. And smiling. Because in a lot of ways too, think about if you were doing a talk fast. That a lot of times when you're doing the talk fast, the idea is that you should be able to walk down the street and people know that you're not talking right now. And understand that you're in a spiritual space. But I feel like when you cover your head or yourself, if you want to, I feel like then you're letting people know you are at a spiritual place. And maybe everybody's not, but I'm talking about for you, the you and you that needs to be at that spiritual place. That's what I'm talking about. I was thinking about this idea that I'm hearing a lot, and they call it modest fashion. How we can look beautiful modestly, if you want to call it that. I was thinking about how I used to think when I first was, younger. I used to think that being beautiful or was being sexy. And being sexy was revealing every curve of my body. Honey, marriage has gotten over that. I realized you could be fly, sexy, and beautiful and don't have to show no skin. And because it's about a sensuality that I believe is already in us, and that sensual movement. If you have not made your decision about joining the next intensive, it's called Uniting with Your Higher Consciousness, where we're going to talk about dressing for your higher consciousness. We're going to talk about eating for your higher consciousness. We're going to talk about getting your home together for your higher consciousness. You have to do it. Celeste, the Creator speaks to you and in our heart, which is why we seem to do everything at the same time. Our vibrations are rising, absolutely, for sure. And so I want to show you, I don't know, you can see in this mirror. No, you can't really see the outfit, maybe in the living room, but I'll show you later. I want to show you how you could look divine and beautiful and wear all your colors and wear your stylish dress and still look like a goddess and still look like you in fashion and feel good about you and who you are. But still let the world know that I am in tune with the Creator, that I am in conversation. I am in conversation with the Creator. So hi, I smile, I nod, but right now I'm in conversation with the Creator. So again, I know you can't see it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all today about that idea of going deep within. And also the sister that just had the last consultation, the first one, I just did my first consultation this morning. She loved it, and I love doing it. And that's what I'm sharing with you, of how much I love doing it and how much I love the spiritual life and how it looks so many different ways. The seasons are kind of our, a barometer to where we need to be and where we need to go. So if you're feeling the covering up, it's okay. You may not. Next season, you may not, and that's okay too. Although winter's coming, you're going to really want to cover. When you choose to cover, I'm saying, remember who you are. Remember that your head is your Ori, and everything that goes in and out of it, hopefully, is knowledge and wisdom. And at times, you must protect it. There are times when you are supposed to give out a lot of information, and there's times when you're supposed to take in a lot of information. And I just been feeling like I'm taking in, so I realized that my head wraps every day, like I feel naked when I go out without them at this time. But I'm also calling up my higher consciousness constantly and still learning what that is and how to relate to it at this time. So me thinking I was doing one thing and wound up doing a hijab in a lot of ways says a lot. Our life is our conversation with the Creator. I love it. I love everyone who is tuning in and who have yet to. Peace and blessings. Thank you, Alpha and Omega. You're so right. This was spirit. This was spirit. And spirit is never wrong. And so I give thanks for that. And I give blessings and peace to you all. I send you a divine guidance. I send you love and joy. And also, of course, do your fashion now. You can still be stunningly modest and beautiful. And I can't get these back on, but you'll see my Dollar Tree glasses with the little color on it. It's nice to be whimsical. All right, ladies, so I'm going to leave a direct link to the $50 readings. If you didn't get one or want one, you should get one. This explains a lot. I'm so glad, Amina Johnson. Hey, good afternoon, Goddess. Oh, hey, Lotus, how are you? So if you are thinking about joining the Uniting with Your Higher Conscience, it starts November 5th, so 147. We're going to have 2 other instructors who's going to teach about numerology, and one is going to do central movement. Let me go ask her first to see if she's available. She taught already. We're going to have me every day for 20 days, 21 to be exact. And then we're going to do also the readings. You can buy them up to November 1st is the last day. $50 for 30 minutes. And I know I don't just tell you what's going on. I tell you what you can do to change your energy. And it's always things you got that you have right in your home right now. So ladies, I love you all with all my heart. Enjoy your wonderful, beautiful, amazing day. Charge your energy up, and I will see you in the next video. Greetings, Goddess. How are you, Queen? I'll see you in the next video. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Ancient African wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.